Alaska is a humbling place. I've learned that it guarantees nothing except adventure, difficulty, and the opportunity to partake of the majesty of her wild places. And in September of 2017, I did just that. After an unsuccessful brown bear hunt in 2014, I was anxious to get back in September of 2017. The hunt was a moose brown bear combo, and I'd be carrying both my Timber Ghost traditional bow and a rifle topped with Husqvarna optics. Gathering the data for the custom turret was easy. Basically, you sight in the gun at a known distance, then go back to a further known distance and measure the drop of the bullet. Using temperature, elevation, and the ballistic coefficient, and several other easily documentable variables, the guys at Husqvarna then make a custom turret for the exact data from your gun, not generic data from the internet. I like it when scientific-based wildlife management locks horns with something deeply emotional, even spiritual, and inflames the passions of the human heart. And I'm talking about hunting big brown bears. To the hunter, Alaska is a metaphorical mecca, but it's proven to me to be a humbling and even lonely place. Majestic and vast landscapes can help fade out the murmur of our civilized lives, but that relief is just temporary. When you go to fantastic places, you reap the enjoyment and reward of how well your life is ordered back home. A well-ordered life makes wild places produce good fruit, and for me, it helps put God's bigness inside of me. It's our first morning, September the 7th, here in Alaska. We're heading out we're moose hunting this morning. We're brown bear hunting in the evening. And so Lee's taking us to a place that we're gonna do some walking. But man, it's overcast, no rain, no wind. In Alaska, this is like perfect weather. It's been raining a ton. So let's see if we can get a moose to answer us back. Moose hunting would prove to be very difficult. The peak of the rut in this area is between September 20th and the 25th on most years, and the bulls just weren't responding. We would end up hunting 5 mornings in areas with fresh moose sign, but never lay eyes on one. You can't help but have great respect for these fish when you actually see how far they've come from the ocean. Most of them weren't good for eating because of how late in the season it was, but we caught a few that were still good. I rarely feel better than after a meal of fresh caught salmon. In the evenings, we were hunting a bait site located near a salmon stream for brown bear. It wasn't my preference to hunt brown bear over bait, but when in Alaska, you realize your options aren't always numerous. My goal was to bring home a bear, and I was committed to whatever strategy was most effective. We hunted brown bear the first 3 evenings. On the 4th evening, we opted to moose hunt. We came back on day 5 and found that a bear had actually been there on the evening of day 4. It's day 5 of our hunt here in Alaska. We were actually coming to hunt a salmon stream tonight.
brought the rifle because we were going to be looking down this big creek. We decided to stop in and check our bait, and a big brown bear was here yesterday evening in the daytime. So we switched our plans and we decided to sit here. But this 457 with this Husky scope on it will be perfect. We're going to be up close and personal with them on the ground. Our guide Lee was in the tree stand and we sat on the ground. The vegetation was extremely thick and we wouldn't see a bear until it was right on top of us. Hunting brown bear off the ground was a whole new level of intensity for me that truly was unnerving. We sat for 2 hours without any action, and then a bear appeared. It quickly saw us and turned and ran back into the thick timber. It was clear the bear wanted to come in, but was spooked by what it had seen. The bear started pacing up and down a trail that I had sight of, and I knew that my only shot was going to be a frontal shot. We're in Alaska. It's day 5. It's September 11th. I just shot a big brown bear. And I'm shaking like a leaf. It didn't like us that we were here. It saw us. Didn't want to come in. Woofed and popped and bounced around. When I hit it, it rolled. Hit it right in the chest with this 457. Wow. Beast. Holy cow. Ooh. Wow. Now that's what you come to Alaska for. Right there. A lot of people don't realize Alaska is a tough place to hunt. It seems like you're limited on every side from difficult water to just real wilderness. Killing an animal up here seems so romantic and even seems easy by some of the things you read and watch, but man, it really is a wilderness. It's a tough hunt, and you're fortunate to get an opportunity even at one animal in a hunt. And so I feel super fortunate. This is my second trip up here, and got what I came for. Brown bear, spectacular animal. And the conservation side of this type of hunting is pretty spectacular because these bears are moose predators. They're hard on moose calves. This is a depredation zone. You can actually kill 2 brown bears here. They're trying to take down the brown bear population to bring the moose levels back to where they were. This is a trophy moose area, but at one time it was even better than it is now. They're knocking back the brown bear population. The moose are starting to come back in stronger numbers. And so this isn't just a trophy hunt. This is a conservation hunt, in that we're taking out these big predators. And trust me, these bears are doing just fine up here.